All right, what's up, everyone? We just dropped off my daughter at school, and we're gonna take my youngest daughter down to the beach and have a little special day just for her. She's the second kid, and she never gets any time just with mom and dad. So we're gonna run her down to the beach, get some yogurt, and then we'll be coming home, and I'll be going out to my dealerships and doing some work. So stay tuned. We'll show you some B-roll footage of where we go, and then we'll get into the repairs. All right, guys, so here we are. I'm heading over to that dealership right now. There's two cars over there that I know about that need some repair. Had a great morning with my wife and daughter. They should be going to pick up my other daughter right now from school. Anyways, I'll be heading over there. I'll show you guys the damage that I come across. And I forgot a tripod, so I don't know how much of a, how much I'll be able to show you for actually doing the repairs themselves. But I will film a little game plan for you so you guys can get an idea of that, and then yeah, and show you the results after. Both of these are pretty bad, so they're not going to be perfect, but they'll definitely be much better than they were. So stay tuned, and we'll see you in a bit when I get to the dealership. All right, guys. So here's the first car. You can see on the door panel, it is just hammered. I don't know what would have done this. Maybe the people had a dog and their nails got in there, but it's pretty destroyed. So what I'll end up doing is actually cutting back these loose pieces, then using a blowtorch to heat the rest of it down and push it back down, fill it with my compound, grain it, and re-dye it. I'm gonna take my graining molds. I'm gonna try and match the grain with the mold. So that's obviously not it. That one actually looks pretty good. Yeah, so we're gonna be using that guy. Now what I'll do is I'll take my torch, heat the panel, and then stamp this on there to push it back down. I need to use both hands to do this, so hang tight. All right, so everything's been melted back down. Push down with the graining pad. Take my leather and vinyl repair compound, fill it in. We'll swipe it with this guy here just to smooth everything out, and then heat it and grain it until it levels out. Okay, so I just laid some compound on it. Now we're gonna smooth it out. And this is gonna take a few passes to fill in that one because it was so deep. Okay. We're gonna do another pass. You can see I filled it, all these little damaged areas with the compound. Okay. So they're looking pretty flush. This one might have a little bit of a dip to it, but I've gone over it a couple times. This is just that's just where it's gonna be. So now I'm gonna go ahead and tape it off, put a little texture on it, spray texture, and then I'll re-dye it. All right, guys, here's the finished product. Again, not perfect. You can see some discoloration, not really discoloration, but just a little bit more gloss through there. But I mean, compared to what it was, right? Huge improvement, especially this one up here that was a big old gash. And that one's all gone. So on to the next one. Wow, it's bright. Hey guys, just a quick video for you real quick. I've got a steering wheel here on a Chrysler Town & Country. It's just got some little cuts and stuff on the steering wheel. It's not terrible, but we're gonna show you real quickly how to do a basic steering wheel repair like this. Let me flip you around. So as you can see, here's the damage. Again, it's not like terrible. I mean, if you're just sitting here, it doesn't look bad at all, but up top, it's definitely cracking. Okay, along the side a little bit here as well. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sand that down, use a little coater called PC coater that I have to rub that on there. It gives it a little bit of texture, it kind of fills in some of the damage, and then I'll sand that down lightly and we'll reshoot it. So let's take a look at that and show you guys how to do this. The least aggressive sandpaper first. You don't want to have to dig into this too much. You just want to basically knock it down and smooth it out. So I'm starting off with a 1000 grit, and I'll see how that works and then adjust from there as needed. But that should be pretty good. So I'm gonna have to put you guys down. It's a little awkward to try and do this while holding the camera, so hang tight. All right, so for this one, I actually had to take it down to 800 just to smooth those pieces out. They were a little bit deeper, so took it down to 800, and now I'm gonna hit it with the 1000 again to smooth that out. All the damage should be out of there. It's all smooth and ready to go. So now I'm gonna get the PC coater. It's just this guy, and I'm just gonna apply it onto the towel and wipe it on just like that. Let it tack up, then sand it. All right, so there's the coater on there. See, it goes on a little bit thick. That's why we let it tack up and then sand it again. And with this, I just need to smooth it out lightly, so I'm just gonna be using a 2000 grit to sand that out. All right, so it's sat for about a minute now. It's set up, so I'm just gonna take my 2000 grit and just lightly go over it, just to knock down any of the high spots. Feeling really good. Just give it a quick wipe. All right, now we're ready for paint. So I'm gonna be using Sem's Color Coat, and I'm just using the satin black. It's number 15243. Great stuff. All right, so I've put some protection behind as well as on the steering wheel itself. I'm gonna do a test spray, make sure I can see what the pattern's doing, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it. Let that sit for a minute. Should dry it pretty quickly here, and then I will do one more coat and we should be good to go. But you can already see that all the damage is gone, and we're looking good. All right, guys, so I just went ahead and did the second coat. That's just drying out. I just wanted to make one note. When you're spraying this stuff, you just want to make sure you stay back and lightly dust, okay? Don't get too crazy with it, just lightly dust. Make sure you come around the backside so that you're not leaving any sand marks on the back as well, and that should do it. So we'll let this dry up and then we'll show you the finished product. All right, guys, so here's the finished product. All the damage is gone, all the color is in, everything blends together well. It's all dried and tacked up, feels perfectly smooth and just like natural finish. Yeah, that's it. All right, so I hope that video helps you guys. That's a super easy way to do a repair. If you don't have a lot of damage, that's the best way to do it. Yeah, just kind of restores the life back into the vehicle. Especially if you're selling the car, those little things like that can really affect the sell. People can be nitpicky, so having that kind of stuff fixed makes it so it's nice and easy to sell. It doesn't give the customer anything to bicker about. And I'm gonna go ahead and try and send some of the our PC coater into Amazon, so that it's available for you guys. Because right now it's a professional grade product only. So I'm gonna try and send some in there, and then I'll be updating this the description below with the link once it's stocked. So stay tuned for that, and that's it. Have a good day, guys. We'll see you on the next one.